wanted to show a little more detail, the maps from that last map video. I wanted to show the ones that get filed at the deeds office when you have property transfers, and especially when you have developments and HOAs and different entities like that with multiple lots. These are the types of maps, it's actually quite large, I have it hanging on a wall, that get filed with the deeds so that everybody's well aware of what properties are and are not included in that particular deed. This map is part of 1981 deed that is a transfer between Walker Lake Incorporated to Walker Lake Shore Landowners Association when that entity began. It was originally, the survey map says it was done in January 30th, 1980, and then it was revised March 5th of 1981. So what these maps are very specific lots that are to be included. These are very specific. There's numbers under here. This has been written on because we used it in court, and my clean versions my attorney has, so I don't have a good clean version at the moment. But very specifically, these are the lots that were included in this particular transfer so that the Homeowner Association could begin in the fashion that it's in now. This is Pennsylvania Lakeshores over here. They were a separate development. Of course, Hinkle was over that way somewhere. So they're not included in this particular thing. But all these areas here, underneath that black highlighter, or well, the black coloring there, it looks like this. It has very specific lots, lot numbers, the block, the unit, all those types of things. Normally, now, if you went down to the deeds office and looked at this particular map on file, you don't have all that blackness. That was done because we were demonstrating things in court. So part of these maps, when you zoom out, there's going to be boundaries on the outsides of the map so that everything is very clear about what we're talking about and where it is. So you have road boundaries over here. That's Parker's Glen. And then you have Hinkle Road over here. You have a landowner over here called Lands of Carl Reed and others. And then you have Maple Park, which is originally it just said Charles Sweezy. The Maple Park sectioning we put in there just to demonstrate in court. Same thing here. It's real faint, but it says Charles Sweezy. This, in 1911, this is what the Sweezy family maintained. And then Kilgore Bluestone had most of the rest of everything else. So here is the one beach, the $10 beach that I have the right to use. This is the only access point for me to get to the easement in the water. Now, all of these things, and the reason that these things are not the lots themselves, the individual lots, these are not individual pieces at the time that this map is done. These are just separate entities, which is why they're not broken out like that. Okay. My property is actually over here. It would break out like that. But because that's on a Maple Park plot map, it's not demonstrated on here as individual lots. Only the items that were to go into Walker Lake Shore Landowners Association are demonstrated and specifically numbered on this map. Although it's hard to read because we were drawing on it and doing things with it, but it's only those items. So those are the maps that I was kind of talking about in the GIS video.